Hello, everybody. Welcome back to KPX. My name is Adam, and over there.
And guys, this is Kazinu, and today we bring you Stella Jang. This is brought to you by Puka, guys.
Puka!
Puka's an
Woo!
avid member of our community. Community's first link on the description. It's the Discord. Check it out for yourself. Adam's going to tell you about a few other things, and then we'll find out what Stella's about.
Yeah, thank you, Puka, and everyone else. Please check out the link to the Kofi. It's a wonderful place to support your favorite content creators, and KPX should be your favorite content creator by now. If you want to do as Puka did and sponsor a video for yourself, please go ahead. You want to give us a small donation, or you may become a member yourself. It'd be greatly appreciated by us. Unfortunately, YouTube does not give us any money for this. We cannot monetize these videos. So all of your support just keeps telling us that we should keep making videos for all of you, and that's what we love to do. So thank you very much.
Yes, guys, to Adam's point, we are open, honest, and independent reaction channel that we make videos about our real opinions, whether or not you guys like to hear that, but you do come back for it anyway, so we appreciate that. On top of the Ko-fi, we are affiliated with Temu, NordVPN, and Olafly. Links are in the description to them. But guys, really, thank you so much for giving us the time of your day, hitting like and subscribe to help us with the algorithm, and letting us know what you think.
Mm-hmm.
Adam.
Yeah.
We don't know too much about Stella Jang. In fact, I just learned she existed about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah,
What about you?
yeah, me too. It's one of the nice things about when our supporters they give us like these. Hey, check out this indie artist. So I'm like, yeah, of
Yeah.
course, love this stuff. You know, we cover a lot of big company stuff here. You know, like the big projects, but it's really nice to cover the small stuff because hey, there is something to learn from here, even if you're talking about just big company stuff, right? They should look at this and learn that there's a lot of good stuff going on.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I have no idea what to expect of this,
No, no
but
idea.
Puka and we agree on a decent amount of things musically, so I'm kind of
Mm-hmm.
excited. But all right, guys, we rate out of 13 here. 13 is perfection. 1 is the opposite. 6.5 is that middle ground that separates good from bad. All that out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get this show on the road.
All right.
No pun today. We.
Colors.
What's your color? I wanna know. What's your color? I wanna know. What's your color? I wanna know. I wanna know. I wanna know. I wanna know. I could be red, or I could be yellow. I could be blue, or I could be purple. I could be green or pink or black or white. I could be every color you like. I could be red, or I could be yellow. I could be blue, or I could be purple. I could be green or pink or black or white. I could be every color you like. I could be red, or I could be yellow. I could be blue, or I could be purple. I could be green or pink or black or white. I could be every color you like. What's your color? I wanna know. What's your color? I wanna know. What's your color? I wanna know. I wanna know. I wanna know. I wanna know. I could be red, or I could be yellow. I could be blue, or I could be purple. I could be green or pink or black or white. I could be every color you like. I could be red, or I could be yellow. I could be blue, or I could be purple. I could be green or pink or black or white. I could be every color you like. I could be red, or I could be yellow. I could be blue, or I could be purple. I could be green or pink or black or white. I could be every color you like.
All right. Almost like a teaser of a song. I didn't realize how short it
Okay.
was. Adam,
Hmm.
interesting.
Okay.
The
This
first
is.
comment I have,
Mm-hmm.
repetition aside, I got such massive Imogen Heaps vibe. Imogen Heap,
Imogen. Yeah, Imogen Heap. 100%.
right?
Sounds like something she would do.
And like, look, I think the song's a bit repetitive. Thankfully, it's short,
What's
but
your
the vocal
color?
so
I
legitimate.
wanna
Right?
Okay.
know.
Yeah.
What's your
Big
color?
fan of it from the
I
beginning.
wanna
And as it goes in,
know.
she actually
What's
starts
your
to add a lot to
color?
layer. The production is almost entirely her voice.
Mm-hmm.
Big fan of it from a creativity perspective, to be quite honest. I don't know if I particularly love the actual song per se, but it's so different
Mm.
and such great use of different cuts of the voice. Can we fast forward a little bit just to see some of the other layers that come in? Yeah, like the harmonizing on top of it too.
Mm.
I mean, I wish that the song did a little bit more, but it did it in layers instead of having more parts. And that is a choice, and I think it pays off only because of how short the song it is.
Yeah.
What do you got, Adam?
Yeah, so this is nice. Sounds good. I'll just be very upfront about this. This could either be the best thing she has, or it could be just a really good teaser of what's coming forward. You hear this a lot on a lot of albums. Like, oh yeah, they do like this really like the beginning of an album. They do this like this crazy or something, not crazy, this like interesting artistic thing, and then sometimes it goes nowhere on the album.
It's a strange thing for a track with a video.
That's the other thing though.
That.
Yeah. Why is this a music video? That's crazy. So hey, maybe there really is some really artistic stuff coming. Maybe there's some really stuff, but I don't know. As a song, it's just whatever. Like good showing of some production, good showing of where her mind is going towards, of what she wants to see in her projects. So that's good. I can't really rate it too highly. It really just seems like an introduction teaser to the rest of her album or stuff. So
yeah, no, I can agree. I'm gonna view this as a teaser and think that Puka strategically put this first. I'm gonna give it a 7.5 because I don't really know what to make of it, but I think it's so creative.
Yeah.
And I really respect that about it, even if though I don't think it's a song I'll come back to repeatedly.
Yeah, I'm at 7.5. The execution is great. Good stuff. But we just don't know where it goes from here. So let's begin the actual, I think. Let's go. YOLO.
YOLO.
Oh, okay. 1 second.
It's got the looper.
언젠가 한 번쯤은 해보고 싶었어 계획 없이 떠나는 여행 반복되는 하루들이 지겨워져서 오늘을 내게 선물하기로 해 열심히 살아왔잖아 이 정도의 사치는 부려도 되잖아 창밖에 밝은 별 하나 어서 가자 저기 멀리 저 불빛을 따라 You only live once 오늘이 지나면 You only live once 다시 돌아가겠지 You only live once 그래도 오랜만큼은 나를 You only live once 위해 살고 싶어 오늘만큼은 해벌레가 아닌 butterfly Brand new day is calling now 어디든 좋아 나랑 너랑 우리 다 오늘은 모두 잊자 기차에 몸을 실어봐 어때 의자에 등을 기대봐 절대 후회는 하지 않을 거야 번데기는 나비가 될 거야 열심히 살아왔잖아 이 정도의 사치는 부려도 되잖아 창밖에 밝은 별 하나 어서 가자 저기 멀리 저 불빛을 따라 You only live once 오늘이 지나면 You only live once 다시 돌아가겠지 You only live once 그래도 오늘만큼은 나를 You only live once 위해 살고 싶어 You only live once 오늘이 지나면 You only live once 다시 돌아가겠지 You only live once 그래도 오늘만큼은 나를 You only live once 위해 살고 싶어 You will be okay 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 You will be okay
Okay. All right, everyone.
All
YOLO.
right, Adam, what do you think about YOLO?
It's okay. Interesting coming from the last one into this. You know, they don't want to hire a backing band. I guess that's her shtick.
No producers, no
producers,
backing
nothing.
bands.
Yeah. So let's just give I'll just play in the background a little bit, but like you know, so everyone, we finally walked into a looper song on KPX. Okay. Yeah, you do everything with your voice. Pretty cool, right? It's like, I mean, what the thing is, like, I don't really want to applaud too much about it. The production is just, it's just you made the loop in front of me, and cool. I do want to give commendations to her voice. She sounds really good.
Yeah.
I'm not
sure.
sure.
Harmonize very well.
Yeah, she sounds great. Everyone. Yeah. I don't know about her rap. That was okay. I don't even know how to feel about that one. But what I want to talk about is like, I really want to kind of hear what the she like actually had music in the background, like actual band and all these kind of things, because this one feels like right now it feels like a little gimmicky. So this is two things. She's only doing no backing band, just doing that thing. And like she didn't need to show off her voice even more. Her voice is really good just by singing, and doing the other things is just it's a cute little trick. It's fun and stuff. It sounds like I'm really negative on her. I just want to hear something like, I really want to hear something from her, like a really completed track with instruments. Not saying that you can't do this. I'm just saying like this is just like a little. It's fun. But anyway, my initial reaction is still like she sounds really good. I'm waiting for more. So that's it for me.
Yeah, no, I can agree. I think, look, the biggest thing is here, she sounds great. The nature of this loop does stop this song from evolving again, right? All the parts are made by the beginning of the song, and then she's just doing these little ad-libs over it. The rap was cute, I'll give it that, but it is cute rap, which in it is a different beast that I don't hold as highly altogether, right? But I think that it was nice to have a break from the full loop. And I think she did well of having the loops come in and out. I think she did just about as well as you could do with this idea. Right? But I want to hear the songs evolve into something more. And that involves not having parts that aren't there from second one of the song. I do want to actually say the percussion line she made is really good and did remind me of a Tool song in the very beginning when it was just the percussion and it was done. It reminded me of Reflection, actually.
Okay.
But I just want to hear the songs develop into something more as they go along. I think that she did very good with what we have here. I just think there's a limit on what you can get out of this.
Yeah.
Impressive musically, but there's a limit in song that you can get.
Yeah. All right. I'll match the last song, 7.5. I really don't think there's a high ceiling for these kind of songs, especially if this one didn't evolve at all. So here we are.
Yeah. I'll give it an 8.5, which I think is the ceiling.
Okay.
But all right, come on, Stella, we got to do something different next.
All right, Stella, what we got? Reality Blue.
Hi, my name is Blue, like the color of the sky or sea on a sunny day. But I can also be a person's depressed mood on a gloomy day. You know.
이미 알고 있었지 이곳을 벗어나야 해 도망치고 싶었지 나는 어디로든 오래도록 참았지 이제는 떠나야만 해
All right, everybody. Reality Blue.
Okay, interesting little sound effect at the end there.
Cry.
I actually like this song, and I didn't think I would in the very beginning. Can we play the very beginning again? If anybody really knows me, this is how you almost lose my interest, right? I had to force myself to stay focused. And she sounds great, don't get me wrong. But this very homely playing, acoustic, and easy listening, to me that normally leads down a very generic road. We don't really go down that generic road. We really let the melody of the rest of the time. There's some really unique, subtle lead lines with electric that comes on later. My favorite part is actually after she does the whistling. I think the song evolves a lot. We get some really interesting chord progressions and changes after this whistling. I don't really care about this part, I'm going to be honest with you. It's just a marker of when the song changes to me. The cadences and the transitions here, to me, until the end of the song are great. And then when the electric starts to come in after this next part, and it's just so subtle. It's not going crazy. It's just a very nice touch, and it adds a lot of interesting layers to something that's normally easy listening, background. Right? The transitions are so nice in the whole part. It doesn't follow the typical generic format you think it was going to.
Yeah.
But honestly, from that point on, I really, really like the beginning. I get why it's there; it builds into the rest. But it almost had me turn off. I'm not gonna lie. What do you got, Adam?
Yeah, I don't really like this song. This is the thing I feared from the here in the beginning. This is just a very run of the mill acoustic song. The best thing she did about this song was that the ambience is really good. This really feels like a place you want to be. It's very, like you said, it's very comforting. Unfortunately, the song just doesn't work for me. It just sounds pretty run of the mill, pretty like everything you hear out there. But she does sound good, and yeah, that's about it. I've never known something else to say. Yeah, good ambience. I like the room I'm in. So
yeah, fair enough. Yeah. I'm gonna match an 8.5 on this. I really like the second half of the song. I like it a lot.
Okay, yeah, I'll give it a 6.5. It just doesn't work for me. Just, oh man, coming from the first thing and this thing, I was like, oh, all right, let's bring something else.
Yeah, but you got your instruments though.
We got instruments, and I didn't like what I heard, so there we go. All right,
fair enough. All right,
anyway,
what do we got?
L'amour,
les baguettes, Paris.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
C'est drôle, je ne sais pourquoi. Ça me fait toujours penser à toi. Pour plein d'autres gens, c'est la magie, l'amour, les baguettes, Paris. Toujours au même endroit, comme si c'était hier, je te vois. Pour plein d'autres gens, c'est la magie, l'amour, les baguettes, Paris. Eux voient les lumières, les paillettes, la tour Eiffel, la Seine, les fêtes. Mais moi, quand j'arrive sur cette rue, je pense à toi qui ne réponds plus. Même si je ne te revois pas, tu seras toujours une partie de moi. Pour plein d'autres gens, c'est la magie, l'amour, les baguettes, Paris. Les fous rires sur ces marches résonnent dans ma mémoire. Je les emporte là où je pars. Eux voient les lumières, les paillettes, la tour Eiffel, la Seine, les fêtes. Mais moi, quand j'arrive sur cette rue, je pense pense à toi qui ne répond plus. Pour moi, ce n'est pas juste une ville, c'est l'histoire de nos passions juvéniles. Pour plein d'autres gens, c'est la magie, l'amour, les baguettes, Paris.
All right, Adam.
The baguette party.
What do you think of the love, the bread, and Paris?
Well, baguettes are good. All right, Stella, I'll give it to you for this one. Not bad. You sound absolutely amazing. I love your voice here. It is so quaint. It is so delicate. Very pretty. The song is pretty, whatever you expect, piano ballad. And the most interesting part was when around here, you start introducing the ambient noise of like field recordings of like probably in Paris. I'm guessing that's where it's from. You feel very interesting. Then the strings eventually come in, and at least and the song ends on a very nice note, right? It's just like it's a very relaxed. I'm guessing that's how a trip to Paris was like for you. So very nice. But besides that, there's not much to talk about for me. Your voice is amazing. The piano is fine. It's doing its thing. It's carrying you along. And here we are. It's a decent song. There's like nothing to really just go home about. I think you had a really good time in Paris, so I'm glad you had that because you get to go.
I think she sounds amazing.
Yeah, she is.
I think that the song comes across as very heartfelt, and it is quaint is the word that I will use. Adam used that to describe the way she sounds. I'm going to use that to describe the entire song. I don't think that it's necessarily poorly made. I think it's exactly what she meant it to be. Unfortunately, what it's meant to be does nothing for me. So I'm just going to comment and say I think she performed it very well. I find the song quite boring. I find it very unimpactful to me. And I think that there is sometimes, sometimes you play a nice tune on the piano and you sing really delicately and it's amazing, and sometimes you do it and it's just every other delicate song that's been sung before, and this falls into the second category for me. I can tell it means something to her. Unfortunately, I'm not there for that experience. It means nothing to me. So that's really all I gotta say.
No problem. Yeah, quaint and boring are very close, everyone. Very close.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. I'm gonna give this. What did I give? 7.5. I'll knock this up to an 8 just because I think it's better than some of the other stuff. But like, it's not badly made. But there we go. Yeah.
I will give this a 6.5 because just every other song I've heard like this before.
Yeah. Fair enough. Okay. All right.
All right.
All right, Puka.
Boss round, Stella. Let's do it.
All right, Puka. What we got? Orange. You're not a joke to me.
I mean, you should be because grapefruits are better.
1, 2. I was in my dorm room looking for something fun to do. Then I came up with the idea out of the blue of writing a song about every color. Simple enumeration, not too much hesitation. Then ran out of inspiration and I forgot you totally. But honestly, you didn't rhyme quite so well. But you know it ain't orange. You're not a joke to me. There's nothing personal. It just came out so naturally. And orange, you're not a joke to me. You're one of my favorite fruit, and you got a whole song dedicated just to you. A whole song just for you. So don't be mad. I'm now in my workroom looking for something fun to do. Then I came up with the idea out of the blue, writing a song about orange. Wrote a simple chord progression, not too much hesitation. Now I'm full of inspiration. I think you like it, hopefully. And honestly, I'm kind of proud of where it's going, baby. Orange, you're not a joke to me. wanted my favorite fruit, and you got a whole song dedicated just to orange. I love you so much, sour and sweet are you. Orange, I love you so much, you and your family too. Orange, I love you so much, sour and sweet are you. Orange, I love you so much, you and your family too. Hey, orange, you're not a jerk to me. There's nothing personal, it just came up so naturally. And orange, you're not a jerk to me. You're one of my favorite fruit, and you got a whole song dedicated just to you. A whole song just for you. A whole song just for you. Orange, I love you so much, you and your family too.
Okay, Orange, you're not a joke to
All
me.
right, Adam, aren't you glad we heard this?
Maybe not.
I'm really surprised that pun wasn't made at all, like the orange juice something. But fair play to not making that pun. Look, this song is fun for the first 3 minutes.
It's
No,
only 3
first
minutes.
2.5 minutes. No, it's fun for the beginning. Look, I like how easily this whole song flows from the majority of the song. Now, there's some really interesting like lines here that you think will resolve differently than they do, especially in the chorus. And like when she says like, "You're one of my favorite fruits," and you have a whole song dedicated, and like that, she adds like another line to it that you didn't think she would musically, but I thought was cool. It was different. And look, it's fun. It's easygoing. I don't really like the sped up part that much, but then I like it at the end when she sings on top of it. So, and look, I think she sounds great. I really like Stella Jang's voice. I'm not gonna lie, I really like it. I'm not gonna say her music's the most interesting thing in the world to me, but I really like her voice.
Yeah.
So I don't know. What do you got, Adam?
Pretty much the same agreement. She sounds really good, everyone. I think she's the only reason this song even like has like some potential to it. Everything else is pretty much.
The song's 90% a joke, right?
Right. The song's not even a joke. Instrumentation wise and everything, like just the notes and everything, it's pretty much a check mark. I'll describe it like she checked she checked it off the list. All right, we got this easy flow vibe and everything. The guitar is so generic. Everything is just pretty generic, right? Not bad, but then you gotta really sell it, and she kind of does. It's really fun, this orange thing. I actually would like to hear her sing actually a little crazier with this. It's like, I mean, with this title, "Orange, You're Not a Joke to Me," she's kind of tame. It's like, orange. I mean, so anyway, besides that, it's okay. It's fine. I'll get more into the wrap up, but this is just like I'm probably not gonna remember this except for the title. But here we are.
Yeah. I'll give it an 8 for vibes.
You an 8 for vibes?
Whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll match an 8 because there is good vibes here and there's something about it. So, yeah, it's not offensive. So there we are. Okay. All right. Puka, thank you for this list.
Thank you, Puka.
Let's get into this wrap up. All right. What do you think about the Stella Jang?
Guys, this is a wrap up where the scores mean almost nothing every song. I'm going to say why. Stella Jang is an incredibly talented musician, and I respect the work she makes. I don't necessarily mean that. I just don't want that to be mistaken for me particularly liking most of it. I can, you can respect game, but you don't have to like love it, right? So that's kind of where I am, right? I don't like, to all the football fans out there, Jose Mourinho is a great coach, and I respect everything he's accomplished. I never want to see a team of his. I would never want to watch a team with Jose Mourinho. It's so boring. So And that's kind of where I am. I think she sounds great. I think she writes interesting music. I think that there's clearly talent and creativity and authenticity to what she makes. It just usually hasn't landed for me out of 5 songs today in terms of like a, I like this factor, and that's okay. I respect it. What about you, Adam?
Yeah, I can echo the sentiment of that. Stella, if you're watching this, just please, I don't know. It's just you need more bite to your songs or something. Like everything was just like so like easy going past. Like it just passes on like elevator music. So this song especially.
Yeah,
like,
which I think is to an extent what she's going for, right?
Yeah.
Like we only have 5 songs here, but I believe that like for the first Beta Booty or whatever her name is song that we listened to, like the first 2, I was like, Jesus Christ, did we get somewhere with her music? Like she's great, but like, do I care? And like we listened to the others, and she started to add more bite over time.
Yeah.
Right. But that's not to say that maybe just music to her doesn't have bite. And there are a lot of times that we want bite from artists, and the artists aren't giving us anything else. I think she's giving us a lot of authenticity and creativity. I'm just not buying the product, and that's okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just go back to what I said about the first song. Like that song was either a teaser of what's to come or a foreboding, terrible warning. That
It was both.
It was actually to me just a terrible warning. Like that's just nothing ever went to like that again, and then we just got run of the mill stuff about this stuff. What is it for the last 3? Yeah, the Bag Harris Baguette, and then even with the Looper song. So anyway, bad warning for us. Stella, I'm not trying to insult you. I'm just saying, there's something else to your music. Your whole point of listening to you is for your voice, and that's great. If you just want to run your rest of your career on that, totally fine. But I'm just saying, your music, the musicality could be there. You need a little bit more of that. There's got to be something to catch me in. So there we go. You have an amazing voice. I would just listen. That's the whole point. You even got points today.
Yeah, I believe. I'll take it a step further, and I actually believe you have a lot of musicality. I just believe that you might like boring music, and that's why you make boring music. That's all, Stella.
Yeah, it's fair too. Okay. Puka, what an interesting recommendation.
Yeah, Puka, we want to hear what you think, especially you. And to all the haters that are watching this, if you thought this artist was popular enough for you to tune in, then we want to hear what you think too. Anything else you got to say to the fans, Adam?
No, thank you again, Puka. What a great recommendation. Something really good to study. So thank you much, and everyone else for stopping by.
Absolutely, guys. Thank you so much. And we will catch you on the next one.
Bye, buddy.